Beneath some seas, colossal structures challenge everything we understand about ancient civilizations. Perfectly aligned stones, gigantic steps, and geometric shapes that seem carved by human hands, but may be much older than any record in our history. Today we will explore three mysteries that intrigue archaeologists and geologists: Yonaguni, Atlantis, and Dwarka. Yonaguni, in Japan, was discovered by chance in 1986, and to this day, no one agrees on exactly what it is. The monument looks like a huge pyramid with terraces, stairs, and straight walls that extend for 50 meters in width. For some scientists, it would just be natural erosion. But the symmetry is so impressive that many believe it to be human-made. The most intriguing detail is the precision. Angles that appear to be 90 degrees, horizontal platforms, cut so clean that they suggest tools. If it were truly a lost city, it would have sunk at least 10,000 years ago, long before the rise of known civilizations. What bothers skeptics is precisely that. If Yonaguni is artificial, human history would need to be rewritten. There are also marks that resemble pillars, roads, and even a possible stone symbol, suggesting some kind of worship or ceremonial function. But until today, no conclusive evidence confirms its origin. Meanwhile, Yonaguni remains between two extremes: human genius or geological accident. Among all the submerged mysteries, Atlantis is the most famous, and the only one that started as a philosophical story. Plato described an advanced civilization that disappeared into the sea in a single day and a single night of disaster. Many believe it is just allegory, but some details catch the eye. The exact description of concentric rings, maritime technologies, and a powerful empire. Some researchers identify possible real locations, such as Santorini, which experienced a colossal eruption around 1600 BC. This explosion destroyed Minoan civilization in a few decades, and could have given rise to the legend of the lost city. Others argue that Atlantis would be an ancestral memory of various combined tragedies, transmitted for centuries until it became a myth. The question is there any submerged city that truly fits Plato's description? None so far have been confirmed. But the fact that so many ancient civilizations are along the coast fuels the theory that the ocean hides more than we imagine. In India, divers found aligned structures, ancient ports, and building foundations near modern Dwarka. Sacred Hindu texts describe a magnificent city called Dwarka, governed by the god Krishna, which is said to have disappeared into the sea. When researchers located ruins in the region, many believed they had finally found the legendary city. The structures include walls with right angles, planned streets, and even systems reminiscent of docks. Unlike Yonaguni, Dwarka has artifacts dated, some over 9,000 years old. What surprises experts is the scale. There are signs of multiple layers of human occupation that have been swallowed by the advancing sea. Even so, there is still no consensus on what was myth and what truly belongs to archaeology. Yonaguni in Japan, Atlantis in the Mediterranean, Dwarka in India, three distant places, described in different eras, but united by a common theme: cities swallowed by the sea. Would it be a coincidence? Or were our ancient civilizations much more connected to the ocean than we imagine? 20,000 years ago, the sea level was about 120 meters lower. Huge stretches of land existed where there is now only open sea. It is likely that entire villages, ports, and coastal cities have gradually disappeared, preserving myths of sunken continents. And perhaps that's why so many different stories converge on the same archetype: a prosperous place, destroyed by disasters and swallowed by the ocean. For science, these myths serve as a reminder that the sea holds records of eras we have not yet fully reached. Is Yonaguni Island in fact a human-made structure? What if Atlantis was inspired by a real civilization, destroyed by a natural disaster? And if Dwarka proves that our oldest stories carry real memories of lost cities? These questions keep archaeologists, geologists, and historians alert, because each dive can change what we know about ourselves. The ocean is humanity's greatest archive, and almost everything in it is still closed to us. One day, maybe we will finally find the first definitive proof. Until then, the submerged cities continue to call us to decipher their secrets. This investigation made you imagine what is still hidden beneath the waves. Follow us, because there is much more mystery waiting for you.